I was an idiot and tried relaxing my cowlick.
Relaxing and bleaching is not going together. That's a big piece that you missed.
What is happening, Z?
Oh,
Definitely overlap too much on this piece, these little white pieces.
that is ready to snap off.
I think we just need to add a little bit of volume.
You cannot add volume because your hair is too long.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Your skin is damaged. It ripped your skin open.
Hey guys, it's me again. We're almost at a full 40.
Oh, what happened? Now you have volume.
So we're in the bathroom because I'm gonna bleach my hair.
Oh, please don't say you want platinum hair. You have red color on your hair. Maybe it was bleached. Maybe it was one time. It come off very easy. But going from red to platinum, well, I'm not saying anything because I'm not sure you want platinum. So let's continue.
I have like a very thought through plan. Cause I wanna dye my hair like the top part, like the roots and the mids. I want them to be like light brown, blondish, ashy tone, like as light as they get.
Light brown, ashy, as light as it gets. What do you want? Brown is dark. It's not blonde.
Like my hair doesn't like to light up. Like I've had this red hair for like 3 to 4 years, the ends. I want them to be black. So I'm also not gonna bleach them because like the red is like the perfect surface for like the black.
Also, the tips, you want black. So that's a good thing. So it's only the regrowth or the mid parts that you want a different color. Okay.
It's kind of like this. This is like very pretty. Yes.
Oh, that's really beautiful. It's platinum. The roots and the mid are platinum. Gray platinum. I don't think you're going to get that. You can go to a blondish, warm blondish color, but not an ash because it's red. Surprise me.
And I have a lot of hair. I have a lot of hair and very thick hair, so I'm gonna like section the top part off. And then I'm gonna like start with the bottom part, bleach that, wash it out, section that off, get started with the top, bleach that, and then we're gonna see how it looks. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a double process, so...
Okay. This is promising. First, she's going to do the underlying part. So the bottom part, bleaching, rinse it off, and then going to the top. It's not like she wants to do it in like 1 hour. So this is a good thing. The only question now is how many volumes are you going to use?
And hopefully this is gonna be good. And maybe my hair doesn't light up at all and this will never be posted and I'm just talking to myself right now. That's blonde. But no, it's gonna be good. I believe.
You have the confidence. Come on, you can do it. Although I doubt it to go to gray. The black tips, no problem. But hey, let's be confident.
So I got my hair sectioned out. I just like got like a top section. And then I got the back like, yeah, this is the back. Chaotic? Yes. I'm only like gonna bleach like the mids. And then like the ends I'm gonna leave out because they're gonna be black.
Okay, that's a good thing because that's very, very, very delicate. The ends, and you say it has never been so healthy before. Okay, that means that you have changed your color very frequently. If it has never been this healthy, so maybe it's time to make it dry again, I guess.
And the roots I'm also not gonna bleach right now. I'm gonna do them towards the end.
Wow.
And hopefully everything will be good. I'm gonna start now. Oh my god.
How many volumes are you using? We haven't seen it.
I also feel like I have to remind myself not to do the ends like every 10 seconds. So here's my reminder. Don't do your ends. Okay. So I'm gonna put this now to some foil. So now Literally just slapped it on there.
It seems that you are taking fine sections. Yes, you are taking fine sections. That is a very good thing. You have experience with your hair. Well, you changed a lot of colors if it was never that healthy. But you take fine sections. That's a good thing.
Not gonna lie, filming the YouTube video is kind of nice because it's like distracting me from the fact that I'm like doing this right now. Oh my god, oh my god. Like there's like some bleach in those mids and it's like actually like already turning lighter, and this is very what's the word?
Promising.
Promising. Yes.
There is another person in the room. You're talking to somebody. So why not asking for help? It's easy that somebody else doing it. Or you don't trust them. That's also a possibility. Or you wanted to do it by yourself for your YouTube video. Okay.
My hair is naturally curly. So if it looks like very dead and dry, that's because it is naturally curly.
That is true. Curly hair is always drier than straight hair. Because curly hair is flat. The more flat your hair is, the more it curls. But the more flat it is, the less moisture there is in your hair. So curly hair is, from nature, very dry.
It's totally not that and dry. It's the healthiest it has been in quite a while, but it won't be after today.
But you already see that it was blonde under that red, because you see that it's faded, it's washed off, and from the little bleach that is on the other piece, it was already going blonde. So there is blonde under that red. So it should come off easy. Although to go to gray, you have to go to platinum. And I don't think you will go to platinum. But I will say it again. Surprise me.
Ah, not the ends! Sorry.
God.
Sorry. Ich hab
Das
mich gerade nur
muss,
richtig erschrocken.
Nee, das
So.
muss auch nicht
Weil ich so dachte so, nee, not the ends.
I think I understand German. It's very similar to our language, Flemish, Dutch, Flemish. It's really similar. I can understand German, a lot of things, but to speak back, it's difficult. It's quite similar, but really different.
So the first side is done. So I have this side, which is a lot thicker than the other side, and that already took me so long. And then I have the back side. So I'm gonna turn off the camera and do that, and then we will see.
It's really good that you take your time and you do it in different sections. First the bottom and then the top. So you have the time, you don't have to stress out that this is already 1 hour longer than the top. This is really good.
Fine. So I got the bottom part like all saturated in bleach, not the roots though. I'm gonna set like a 10-minute timer, because like the ones there are looking pretty good. Like I already knew that it wouldn't light up that much, because it actually did light up quite a month. But yes, I'm gonna like wait 10 minutes now, and then I'm gonna do the roots, and then I'm probably gonna wait like another 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna wash that out.
So every time they say they are not going to bleach the roots right away, they always do it in the same application. I was very proud that you are doing different sections, but the roots are natural. You see that? And you don't have to worry about the roots. You have to focus on the mid-lengths. So these are wide enough to go to that gray. If they are wide enough to go to that gray, then you do the roots. I know it takes so much longer, but why would you be in a hair salon for a full day if you want that color? It's normal that it has to be on all these different steps, slow steps, to get your result that you want. So
I let my hair like process for like 15 minutes, and now I'm gonna like, that's blonde. This is looking very surprising. So I'm gonna do my roots now, because they look like very nice.
you know it already, she bleached it to go to that vibrant red. So that bleach is under that red, so it comes off very easy. A good thing, although you don't have to bleach it to have vibrant red. If you go to Magi Contrast or to Vitalities also have that color. It's bleaching and coloring in the same time. So if you want to have a vibrant red or copper, you can do that in one step. You don't have to bleach it. And it's very vibrant, depending how much volume you are mixing it with.
I did not expect this to look this blonde. And like the last time I like bleached my red hair, it didn't do anything. So I was like, guess I'm gonna have red hair forever. But I mean, it's also like mostly the top that's looking very good. Bottom is getting like, but I mean like, it's like perfect for what I want to do, I feel.
If you want the tips black, don't worry about these tips and you can blend it as far as you want. And if you want less black tips, you wait 1 or 2 or 3 months. It will grow out, you bleach the roots and the tips will go further and further. But then you have to stay with the same color for a longer period. And I guess you don't want to stay with the same color for a long period.
So now I'm gonna put it on my roots. This is so exciting. Oh god, I can already feel this is gonna be so itchy and uncomfortable on my head.
If it's very itchy and uncomfortable, it's because the volume is too high. If you bleach your roots with 10 or 20 volume, it will not be itchy or painful. So I guess it's 30.
I'm also like gonna apply some of the bleach like on my like the mids again, so it can process some more. Finished up all of the roots and I put it in a plastic bag so it can process all nice, and I'm gonna wait for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, I don't know, and then I'm gonna wash it out, and it's so itchy, I hate it. So my hair has been processing for quite a while. It's looking pretty good, pretty blonde.
The roots are always going very quickly, so no problem with that.
Pretty sure it's not gonna be this blonde once it washes out, but I'm gonna wash it out now. So I washed it out and this side is looking fantastic. It's like so blonde and orange, of course. But like, this was like red before, and it's like insane that it like got this light. And this side is like a bit darker and you can see the back.
Maybe we just saw the first side that is blonder. There you were taking very fine sections. You were very patient. Maybe you were less patient of the back and the other side, and were taking already too big of sections or not enough bleach. So it was not saturated enough. That's a possibility because of the two colors that you have now.
Before I'm gonna do like the upper part, I mean first I'm gonna blow dry it, and then on darker parts I'm gonna apply some more bleach with 10 volume developer so I can sit in there a little longer and get all of the redness out of there.
Woo! 10 volume. Yes, I don't believe you did that for the first bleach, but you're going to do it with 10 volumes now. So this is going to be better.
Hopefully. Yes, then I'm gonna do the top part with the 20 volume. And then I will wash it all out and we will see how it's gonna look. And then I'm probably gonna have to like do some like spot bleaching.
I heard you're going to do the top with 20 vol. It means maybe, I guess, the back was also 20 vol. I don't know why it's itching with 20 vol, but hey, maybe you have a sensitive scalp. That's also a possibility. You didn't bleach your hair with 30. That's a very good thing. It was with 20.
Because like this obviously doesn't need any more bleach. This is like the perfect color. Yeah, so I'm gonna blow dry it. So I blow dried my hair and it's looking so good. It's like, it looks better than before. It's like I'm just gonna put like some bleach with 10 volume developer on like the darker parts.
Everywhere with the 10 volume, and you can leave it for 45 minutes and it will go lighter, so you can go with that gray. Otherwise, if you put gray on that orange hair, it will neutralize a little bit of that orange color, but it will not go to gray.
I did not expect, like my hair was this red, and now just with just like one round of bleach.
It's because there was blonde underneath. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So I got my 10 volume bleach mixed up, and I'm just gonna put that like on the dark spots, and I'm gonna start in the back so you can't see what I'm doing basically. But I can see what I'm doing, and that's everything that matters.
Okay, so you're going to start in the back. That's good. I hope you take fine sections as you did before. I was really proud of that. So you're going to just do the darker spots and not the already yellow colors. Oh yeah, just the darker spots. I would do the complete length, so it's better to go to that gray.
I think I got all the darker spots. Get this mess brushed out and sectioned now. So I'm just gonna do like my 3 sections like I did last time, because that worked really well.
Whoa, she just left the top down and it's like it's a full head. Indeed, she has a lot of hair. There's a lot of people that just have the amount of hair that she has now just with the top. A lot of hair here. So the top will be done with 20 vol. And again with the aluminum foil, that's a good thing. So the heat stays between these fine sections. So you bleach it a little further. It's not so good idea to use aluminum foils to rush it up. Rushing is never a good idea, but you can go further with bleaching with aluminum foil, but be careful, don't do that with 40 volt and aluminum foil. You will burn your hair.
I'm pretty far ahead on this side, and I'm probably just gonna go like work my way down like this, because I feel like that's also gonna create like the most even look on top of my head if I'm just like gonna keep going from there.
And what are you going to do with the fringe? Is this completely bleached or is that black? I don't remember the picture. I guess the fringe was also bleached. But as I mentioned, with 40 vol and aluminum foil, if it gets too hot, too warm inside, you will see moisture coming out of these foils. And if you see that is moisture coming out of the foils, it's really destroying your hair. If that happens, you have to rinse it immediately, because then it's done. It's really buzz cut time.
I let my hair sit for like 20 minutes and it's looking very blonde, so I'm gonna do the roots now. The roots are already bleached here. I have no idea how that happened. We're just gonna... yeah.
So that is with 10 volume.
Crazy right now, but I'm gonna like... all I can do is trust the process and hope it's gonna like turn out good.
So far, in my opinion, you did not do many things wrong. Just doing the roots too quickly. But for the rest, I don't see any major problems here. I should do the 10 volumes more on the yellow parts, not doing the roots immediately. But so far, it has not gone completely wrong. So I still have confidence that this will turn out good. Not like the picture, but good.
Okay, so I washed it out. It looks pretty good. We're just gonna ignore the bangs. Like, my bangs are just like, they just do what they want to. They're just like very orange still. They're like the hair that's like down there. Like the rest is really nice and blonde. I'm like definitely gonna bleach like the bangs one more time. And I have some parts that are like a tiny bit orange still, and I'm also gonna put some bleach over those. I blow dried my hair and it's looking a lot better than before. It's very yellow, but that's okay because we're gonna tone it later. And I'm just gonna do like a quick second round of bleach. I'm gonna use 20 volume developer again, just for the bangs and like the couple of like darker spots, like there's some red there.
So these are spots that you forgot to color or the sections were too big. But if you're going to use an extra round of bleach with 20 volt, I should go all over the yellow parts. So you have really one more time and you have that platinum. If you tone that platinum, you will have that gray. With the black tips, if you rinse it, the black tips, and you do that upside down in the washing, in the bathtub, then that blue-black pigment is going over your blonde hair and it will add some extra gray. You can do that. So extra. So it comes a matte gray. Really beautiful. You have to do it very quickly. And if you rinse it out, that color will stay because that blonde is really porous and it absorbs all these blue-black pigments. So it will be gray like you have never seen it before. But you have to do it upside down in the bathtub. But I would bleach it again. Although with 10 volume, be enough. But to get rid of that yellow pigment.
But like, this is so much better than I like expected it to turn out. Like, I'm just gonna do like the run of bleach off camera because I just wanna do it quickly, and I'm gonna see you again once I apply the toner.
Quickly is never a good idea.
My bags are looking better, but not perfect. They're still like, actually in this lighting they look kind of perfect. But yes, my hair is still damp because the toner said it's okay if the hair is like slightly wet. And I got my toner mixed up. The one I'm using is like this one. It's like in the shade 881.
8 is not so blonde. No problem. If you mix it with 20, it will light up. If you mix it with 10, it will be a little dark because ash is already a half tone darker than a golden color. So if you use an ash, it will dark. If you use titanium, it's very dark.
I've never used the toner before. I'm kind of like terrified that it's looking so yellow. But yeah, I just mixed this up with developer. I like mixed 10 volume and 20 volume because it said that you like should use 4%, and so I mixed myself some 4%.
So 4%, it's equal 15 volume. It's better 10 or lower. We have some 3 volume or 2.5 volume for toners. So it will lift a little bit. Maybe it's for the better that she used an 8. It will lift a little bit, but it will hurt also a little bit because more than 10 volume, your roots will hurt a little bit.
It's so blonde. I never expected my hair to get this blonde, and it's so beautiful.
It's like a beige blonde. So it's really better than that yellow blonde.
I mean, you still kind of can't see like the vision because of the red, so on to the last step. What time is it? It is 7:45 p.m. and I started at like 12, so 8 hours.
Wow, you have patience. That's the only way to do it. You have to have patience to have a good result.
And I'm finally at the last step. I'm just so happy. And I mean, I got my hair this blonde. It's just gonna be amazing, I know it. So I'm gonna mix the color and get started putting on the black. It's time to apply the black hair dye now, and I'm like a little scared because I really don't want to get like any of the black on the blonde, obviously. I'm just gonna do it like my hands, and yes, I sectioned my hair off in like 3 sections, and in between the sections I'm gonna like change my gloves so I can't like get any black on the blonde. But yes, I'm also only gonna be touching my hair like down there, and I'm very scared, and I'm just gonna go for it and put the black in there.
She's really careful, and that's a really good thing. She's going to change her gloves in between so she's not touching other pieces that she doesn't want to color. So now she's going up and down to blend it in.
I'm supposed to blend black, but I'm gonna try my best to blend that.
You're doing an amazing job so far.
Okay, the first layer is done, so I'm gonna take off these scary gloves.
This is a really amazing thing. I think it will be very beautiful. Not as great as it was on the picture, but I believe it will be very beautiful. But I see between the blonde and the black still pieces of orange. I think you are very scared to go too far. You will see blonde and then a little bit of orange and then the black, or you're going to blend it a little bit more, but let's see.
This is the final result of my hair. I really love it. Like, it's obviously not perfect, but I mean, I did it myself, so I didn't expect it to turn out perfect.
As I expected, there's a little bit of red pigment between that blonde and dark, but it's really beautiful. The blonde looks more gray now. Did you do extra toner on the regrowth? Because it looks, or it's a different light, but it looks more gray. It's not that gray as the picture, but it's really beautiful. And between you have that purple black. It's cool.
For what it is, I think it is the best I could do, so I'm very happy with it. I never expected my hair to like get this light until like here, like it's crazy. And obviously they're like down there, there are like some yellowy and orange patches, but I also got like a product that's like a little like a darker, it's like silver beige. I'm a little scared to use it because I'm scared it's gonna like turn the blonde too dark, and I really don't want that. I just now got it this light, so I'm just gonna leave it like this for a while. And the blend with the black, it turned a little purple, but I'm actually really feeling that. I feel like it matches the vibe really well. And actually my favorite part about this hair is when you like wear a half up and you put like the black hairs up there, and then you just have like black hairs up there. I think that's just so beautiful.
Wow. I have to say it's the best thing that I have seen in a long time.
I recently bleached my hair, dyed it green, bleached it again, went blonde with a toner, and now the toner has pretty much completely worn off. It was just a semi-permanent hair mask, so it lasted about a month, but now a lot of those like faded green tones are starting to peek through a bit. Yeah, I'm really scared because I got a lot of things going on. There's like the faded green. Excuse my dirty towel in the background, but here's the faded green. I then have really dark roots, and then where I touched up my roots last time, I didn't get them quite as light as the rest of my hair, so I got banding going on. I've got new roots coming in, really, really dark roots. And to top it all off, the cherry on the cake, I was an idiot and tried relaxing my cowlick, and as you can see, it literally fried off.
Relaxing and bleaching is not going together. You cannot use that together. That's really dangerous. But the green will come through. If there are direct pigments in your hair and you bleach your hair, you put a volume, an oxidation on that hair, direct pigments grow. They will not vanish. They grow. So you need to use a color remover to get that pigments out of your hair before you bleach your hair. If there are not direct pigments, no problem, but you never know. Normally, you'll never know if there are direct pigments or normal pigments in certain bright colors. So you have dark regrowth, you have banding. Even for a hairdresser, this is a very difficult task. And what do you want?
So that hair is especially damaged, and I need to be very careful when touching up these roots. Yeah, I got a weird orangey color going on. I got a dark, almost black, brown hair coming in. And then, like, of course, these faded. Let me take my hair down so you can really see. Like, this part is a little bit green there, you can see.
On the camera, it's not so visual, that green.
Anyway, we're going to be using 10 volume developer because I move slow as a snail and I don't trust myself with 20 volume. Then we're going to do the Color Charm powder lightener, and fingers crossed everything goes well. And then after we do the roots, we're going to tone my hair.
I hear 10 volume. Perfect. I hear afterwards I will do the roots. Even more perfect.
I know touching up your roots is really scary because if you overlap, you can get a lot of breakage. So like this blonde hair, especially the parts that are really light, they can only take so much more bleach. I've already bleached them twice.
But with 10 vol, it should be okay.
First time I touched my roots, I wasn't really nervous because I only bleached my hair once, so I knew that even if I overlapped a little bit, it probably wasn't going to snap off my hair because the hair wasn't super damaged. But now that I've bleached my hair twice, and some parts are very damaged, aka my mohawk, there's a higher risk of breakage occurring, okay? So yeah, we're going to try to not overlap, we're going to try to color correct, and we're going to try to do all this as an amateur.
And color corrections in the hair salon are really expensive.
Before I started bleaching my roots, I applied some Aquaphor all around the perimeter of my hairline because I did not want to get any more burns. Then I started in the back on the bottom, applying the bleach to my roots, and I was trying to wipe off any bleach that did get on the blonde parts, but it was really hard to just keep the bleach on the roots. All my hair was getting knotted up together, and it was just a mess.
It's really difficult to do the back of your head by yourself, but you are patient and you are careful. So that are two main important things. So as I see, you take sections.
This is so stressful already. I know I'm overlapping and I just don't know how to not... Maybe I needed to wait till my roots grew out a little bit more, but it's just that my hair looks terrible because that semi-permanent color wore off. So it was like, I didn't want to go in with another toner without doing my roots. So here we are.
Listen, I know what you're saying. I should wait a little bit longer, but the less you wait, the easier it is to have the regrowth the same color as the length. Now you have banding, that will be difficult. But if you wait like 4 weeks, 6 weeks maximum, then you have a small regrowth. The heat of the scalp will reach the full regrowth and it will bleach very easy. If you have a big regrowth, then you have the first centimeter that is bleaching very easy, and the mid part, the further regrowth, will go orange. So it's very important that you don't wait too long. You're taking your time. The saturation is good as far as I can see. So that's good. So I'm really curious with the 10 vol, how far you're going to bleach it with your dark hair.
Alright guys, so I was just going back through the sections I'd already done because I knew that I had missed some stuff, and you can see I did miss. I think you can see.
Oh, I say you took fine sections, but that's a big piece that you missed. So it's a good thing that you go over it. Cross sections are also very good. So you take horizontal sections and then you take vertical sections. So that's cross-checking.
I missed a lot of brown over here, so... well, we knew that was gonna happen, right? I hoped it wouldn't, but I kind of knew deep down that it was.
Oh my gosh.
This is so stressful. I know, what is this section? I don't know. My hair is so knotty at this point though. Like, it has so many knots in it and tangles that I can't even fully section correctly. It's just all like clumped together now.
It's always easier to ask somebody to help.
Somehow I have pink in my hair as well. I have no idea how that happened because I never had pink hair. I only had green and then blonde. So I guess green plus blonde equals pink. IDK, my BFF Jill.
There are always different pigments in a color. There are not only one pigment in a color. A color can only be created with the 3 main pigments.
If you know, you know. Like, look, where did this pink come from? Do you see that? Where? How? Ah! Oh no! Oh my gosh, my comb! What is happening, see?
Oh, this is a fine-toothed comb.
Oh my gosh, look at all that brown.
You started really good, but along the way, maybe you got impatient and you took bigger and bigger and bigger sections.
Like, I literally don't know how I missed so much.
Sections!
Here. Well, friends, everything that could have possibly gone wrong kind of did go wrong. I don't know if you can tell, but I literally have 3... I'm in my daughter's room, by the way. There's better light in here. I have like 3 different colors in my hair. Oh gosh. It is totally fried right here. Like, this hair, when I was washing it, I could just tell by the way that it was feeling, kind of gummy. It's going to snap off. Look at it. Definitely overlap too much on this piece, these little white pieces. Those are just a few hairbrushes away from snapping off. That's what happened when I relaxed my hair. It had that same texture. It didn't snap off right away, but over time just kept snapping and snapping. And then I have this odd streak of like a peachy pink. I have no idea where that came from. I have not had pink in my hair, so I don't know why that's there.
You had toner in your hair. You had a blonde toner after that green. That are leftovers of that toner. And the front was damaged with that relaxer. So that is ready to snap off.
And then the bottom is super dark. So I think the best thing that we can do is to try to even it out as much as possible. I'm not going to go back over the parts that are super light, and I don't even know if I'm going to mess with the pink very much, but I do kind of want to lighten up the ends of my hair at least, just so that when I tone it, going with the color.
As I can see, your roots are orange from just one bleach. That's normal. It's really dark. I guess you will need to do the roots one more time. And the lengths are blonde.
It's a little bit more of an even canvas. I'm going to attempt a bleach wash. My hair is damp. I think that's a necessary component of a bleach wash. Wet hair washing, you know?
I would not do a bleach wash now.
I'm going to mix up a little bit of the bleach with the 20 volume. Just apply that kind of from here down. And apply a little bit of shampoo in it as well. Maybe a little water. I'll look up a couple videos on how to make the concoction. I'm gonna do that, and then I will rinse it out, dry it, and we will tone it together.
It's a good thing that you have a bleach wash over the lengths, but you have to be very careful. I should say 1 round of bleach with 10 volume is more necessary than a bleach wash. You can only reach so much with a bleach wash. I guess the roots will be too orange.
Wish me luck, friends. I mean, can it get worse?
Oh yeah, believe me. Good luck.
Okay guys, it is a different bathroom, and also many hours later. I have had a day. I've been cooking cinnamon rolls, cupcakes, dinners. Kids in the neighborhood have been flying over. It's been hectic. So I did the bleach bath. I mixed up some 20 volume developer, the bleach, water, shampoo, put that into my damp hair, just scrubbed it and let it sit for like 5-10 minutes. Then I rinsed it out. And I think overall it helped to get rid of whatever toner was left on the ends and just like brighten it up a bit to be more uniform. Obviously I still have this weird patch of orange / pink, and it's not perfect, but I think hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully the toner will be able to cover it.
Oh no 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 no. Oh no. Oh no no no. No no no. No.
Actually, we have a lot of options in terms of color, toner. We got some fun shades. We got Cyber Tokyo from IGK. I don't think I'm going to do this today, but perhaps in the future. I'm thinking of like diluting it down and doing maybe a lavender. Then we have this one called Strawberry Milkshake, also from IGK. It's a color depositing mask. It looks like a really warm pink, actually.
If you are going to put all these different pigments on your hair over and over, you will encounter more than just pink on your hair next time.
I'm a little bit worried this is going to be a little orangey on my hair. I also have 2 permanent toners, but I don't want to do a permanent toner today because you need developer for this. And my hair is fried. My hair is fried. Frizzy milkshake with a side of fries. It's fried. So definitely don't want to put any more developer because it will snap off. This is the Color Fresh mask. I don't even think I said the name. This is from Wella. It's in a pearl blonde. It looks really, really gray purple. Kinda nervous. I think that would help tone down some of the yellow brassiness I have going on, but I'm also like...
With these kind of pigments, it's possible that you will have not much change on the regrowth and a lot of change on the porous pieces, porous white pieces. So you have different colors. A toner, even a toner with 20 vol, cannot even that out.
Oh, and I don't think I mentioned that the permanent toners I have are T12 and T16, Polar Ice, and Silver Mist.
So these are the new packaging of Color Charm? Or is it another brand of Wella? Because it says Color Charm. It looks more like color. I don't see tone. It says permanent cream. No, it says toner too. Ah.
I'll have to use these in a future hair video if I still have hair after this. So I think my plan is to go in with the pearl blonde. I'm tempted to do the pink, but if I do the pink now, it's going to be really hard to go back and do blonde. If I do blonde now, then it's easy to layer other colors on top of it. And I'm still experimenting and having fun with my blonde hair.
You have already damaged hair in the front. It's broken off. Stop changing so frequently your hair. If you want to have beautiful hair, don't change your color so frequently, please.
So I'm going to do the pearl blonde, which is that really cool tone of purple. The one thing that I am nervous about, you get 150 milliliters of product, but I have a lot of hair. So I'm just nervous I'm not going to have enough, but I'm going to squirt all of it into the bowl, and I might put in a little bit of my Olaplex No. 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask just to give me a little bit more product. It's going to dilute it, but at least then I'll have enough to go over all of my hair.
If your product is not distributed over your hair, you have porous pieces, you have orange pieces, you will have more colors.
So I squeezed everything out like a little toothpaste container, trying to get the last little bit of toothpaste out.
Push! Push!
That's as much as I got. So I'm going to pump in a little bit of my Olaplex. I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but we're going to do it. Mixing, mixing. Oh, it smells good.
I guess it smells better than the Color Charm.
Now it looks like a light purple. I feel like my hair is going to be purple after this. Which, in all honesty, I'm not too worried about. I would dig having purple hair, so win-win.
Oh, you think it will be purple, but no. Look at the regrowth. That needs another round of bleach.
I feel like a really cool tone blonde could wash me out.
This
The
is
last time
really
I had
orange.
was definitely more warm. Gave me kind of like a strawberry, warm, toasty, slightly darker blonde. So I don't really know how this is gonna go. I'm scared. Let me just do this because the thunderstorm is a coming, my friends. Let me just do this, rinse it out, style, makeup, all that jazz. I'll get you back here. Probably tomorrow.
You need to apply it better. As you're applying it, you have long hair, you have thick hair, you should have 2 tubes of color. That's for sure.
And in retrospect, I probably just should have used less or bought more because I did end up running out, which you will see. But yeah, I know this is a weird place to start, but I didn't want to run out of product on the pieces around my face. So that's where I started. Okay, I'm not done, but I kind of wanted to see if you guys can see. This toner is looking kind of patchy, and I'm running out. So I'm really nervous about how this is going to turn out. I'm trying my best to spread it evenly, but it just kind of seems like it's clinging to some pieces of hair more than others. Probably because I had an uneven base. Some hairs were more porous than others. So I'm nervous, and I'm almost out of product, and I still have half my head to do.
You know the problem. You know it. You're correct.
I'm going to try to wet my hair a little bit, and hopefully that will help everything glide. I know it's going to dilute the product even more, but I'd rather have diluted product than like half of my head not having anything because I'm literally out and I still have so much hair.
This will not turn out good. Impossible.
You can see I was really trying to work the mask through the hair because it was a little bit thicker and it was just harder to spread. So I was really trying to make sure I got every single piece. But as you will see in the next clip, it was still looking very, very patchy, no matter how hard I tried to blend. Completely out of product and did not get all of my hair. So here's the plan. I'm going to get my hair wet. I'm going to try to move this around as much as possible. And pray to the gods that everything works out.
It's already impossible to have a good end result because you can never dilute the color so much that it will go evenly over your hair. And the most porous parts already absorbed a lot of these pigments. So the damage is done. This will be very interesting to see. This will be equally orange. You will have pieces that are really platinum, the most damaged parts. Wait.
I'm gonna get my hair wet. I don't want to rinse it, but I do want to wet everything and then mix it all together.
Ah, the struggle is real.
Oh my gosh. This is probably the literal worst way to do this ever. I'm really worried about this front section here because this is the hair that was really damaged. It already looks super dark, and I'm really worried the purple is gonna cling to that hair more than the others because it was so porous and pretty much dead. So I'm probably gonna have a purple bang.
You will not have a purple bang.
Why did I think this was a good idea? I just got out of the shower and I'm horrified, and I have to show you. It is so patchy. Orange. Purple.
Grayish. If you dry your hair, it will be more gray. On wet hair, it looks purple, but if you dry it, then it's like platinum gray.
Patchy. Patchy. Patchy.
Orange.
I guess we're gonna have to go purple. But I might do that tomorrow because I'm so over it tonight. It looks so bad. Alright guys, so as you can see, we ended up going full purple.
Oh my god!
I was really hoping that the root touch-up and toning would work out, but I guess, alas, I am not meant to be a blonde. I think the thing about fashion colors is that your canvas doesn't have to be as uniform.
If you are using bright colors, it does not have to be so uniform, and you can have orange hair if you use bright colors. If you want pastel, then it needs to be white. But let me say, that color suits you way more than blonde.
It's okay if there's a little bit of variation, whereas if you are going blonde, you really want to make sure you have the most even, perfect, uniform canvas. So that was one of the reasons why the toner was patchy. I think some of my hair was a little bit lighter, some was a little bit darker, some of my hair is a little bit more porous. The purple really clung to those more porous areas or the lighter areas. And also, I just think I didn't have enough product. I should have had 2 of those because I literally only had enough pretty much for like half my head, and maybe it would have worked a little bit better if I would have had enough product, but
it would be better, but the result will be the same.
At least my hair did not fall out. I like the purple. I think it's fun. I don't know if I like it better than the green or the blonde. Let me know in the comments which color you like the best. Do you like my natural brown? Do you like the green? Do you like the blonde? Do you like the purple? What is your favorite?
Listen, I did not see all the other colors. Quickly saw the green. We saw the blonde. Orange. I like this purple on you.
So we're going to teach you guys how to do highlights at home. All you have to do is spend $45.
Okay, $45. So you're going to teach us how to do highlights. Okay, let's see this.
We got the ion bleach,
Cream.
foil, mixing bowl, lavender moon toner.
It's all in the purple theme.
DIY highlights at home on me. We tried, but we did a couple mistakes, but now I think we know what we're doing. And we're not hairstylists. We don't really know what we're doing, but we got all professional products, so that'll help.
It helps, but it's not because you have professional products or professional tools that makes you a professional. No. It's not because you buy a camera of $10,000 that you will take amazing pictures. No, you can make amazing pictures just with a camera of $100. It's the hands and the eye and the brain. But let's see, how many volumes are you using?
And we got developer.
We got 20 and 10. We come supplied.
That's very good. 20 and 10.
We also got these. It's kind of like Olaplex. Hopefully won't damage my hair.
I thought these little ones were boosters. I don't know it was to protect your hair, but hey, if you say so, I believe you because I never worked with that brand. So are you taking sections and you have help? That's a very good thing.
So this is our table. Professionals. So we got our bright white cream lightener by Ion as well.
Please don't think it will be bright white because it says bright white.
So we don't really know. We're just going to put one tube in at a time and shoot for the moon. Do you want to mix it or do you want me to? Okay, so are we gonna do a 1-to-1 ratio? Okay, lightener in a ratio 1-to-1 or 1-to-2. What's the difference though?
It's the consistency that is different. The one likes it more liquidy, the other one likes it more steady, but it also depends on the technique that you are using. If you are bleaching just full head, it can be more liquid. If you are using a freehand technique like ombre effect, then it's needed to be more firm, so it's not dropping on other pieces. So that's the difference of mixing ratios, 1-to-1, 1-to-2. That's why you always can play with it, but it's depending what you want and what technique you're going to use.
Should we do the 1-to-1? I don't know. Well, I guess we're gonna do like 1-to-1. It'll be runnier if we do 1-to-2, I think.
So mix 1 vial into 2 ounces of bleach mixture.
Okay.
Due to the intense conditioning actives, I can't remember.
And then we're not gonna make a super crazy amount, hopefully, because we'll just keep remaking it.
It's a good thing that you keep remaking it, but this is really little. You have to make more, but you are right with remaking the product, because if you are using the product for a longer time and you are working for an hour on your hair, then the first product is already an hour created, mixed. So that's a good thing, but this is too little.
So we got about that much cream lightener, and then we're gonna use 10 because it might take her a while.
You say that you're going to measure. You don't have any scale. So eyeballing is not so perfect.
So, I mean, it's got measurements on here, but, you know. So something like that. And I already spelled some, but that's...
It can be 1 to 3. You don't know. Okay, you're doing highlights. Let's see.
Alright. It's just because if they're thin, they'll all blend together. When you do the thick ones, any mistake...
You are waving. Okay, you have watched good videos because you are pressing... You have a lip. You are taking the comb to the scalp. And you are using the head for steadiness to bleach it.
Technically adding that stuff in there down the developer. So we're probably at like an 8 or a 7, I would imagine. It would be a 5, but the foil heats it up 2 more.
You're not going to bleach the lengths. It will be different color. So you will have different regrowth and length, mid-length, different color of the tips. This is not so good. I know the lengths are already bleached, but do you use the same product? Are you using the same volume? Every bleach product reacts in a different way. So if you're using Blonde Me, if you are using Quick Blue, so every bleach product has a different result. So if you are just coloring the regrowth and the mid lengths, you will have a difference in color. That's for sure. And if you do that, you need to blend it. You need to take one stripe further than another one. So it's not a straight line. We do that in the salon.
So change of plans. I can't get a hold of my husband, so my sister has to go and pick up my daughter. So now I'm going to try to do my own hair.
This is dangerous to do the front yourself. If you have a clear line, you will see that very easy that this is a line here in the front, and you don't want a line in the front. Okay, I see that you are taking the point of the comb, folding a lip so you can press it to the head. Normally, if you are folding a lip, the lip needs to be on the inside because bleaches swell up. And if they swell up and you color a millimeter of your scalp, it swells up and then you have a stain. You have really a striping in the front or in the middle. It bleeds, as we say. If you have a lip folded, the bleach is swelling up and it's not going to pass that lip. It stays under there. It's not bleeding. It's really ugly if you do highlights and there's striping of bleeding. That's really ugly. And this lip is not for the point of your comb to stay on your head. It's preventing that the swelled product is going on your scalp. This will not be easy to do it by yourself. And it's the front. You should ask your sister to do the front first, because that's important. That is what you see in the mirror, or anybody else sees it if they look at you. If you have a spot here in the back, less important. You don't see it. If somebody else sees it, it's their problem. And there was one girl who says once, and that was really funny, if you noticed the spots on my head, then you're staring. The folding is good.
Okay, hopefully that's not too bad.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're going to have a line in the front. But you're taking fine sections, that's good. You are waving, that's good. So you learned your lesson of the mistakes that you made in the past. And that's the reason why you are making mistakes. Because a fail is first attempt in learning. So if you are mistaking and you don't learn from it, that's a problem.
So we took the foils out. I don't know if you can see. We're still waiting on these foils. Couple little bleeding marks. Coming along though. Moment of truth. I just washed out my hair. I didn't condition it, and obviously I still need to tone it.
Let's see.
Okay.
The front looks good.
Use spray. Oh. Ooh.
So far, so good. I don't see bad things yet. Show us.
So we will try to brush it even though there's no conditioner in it.
Yes, because you cannot put conditioner on your hair before the toning.
Trust the process. There's no conditioner, so it's really snarly.
Why did you put conditioner?
Because you're not supposed to when you tone it. I think it's like a 1-to-1 ratio, but I'm not 100% sure. Some of those streaks are just very in your face.
So you're going to tone it now, but be careful, don't tone it with a high volume because you have highlights.
For my whole hair. The bottom doesn't need to be toned, but you know what I mean. And then I got gloves. Wait, do you want me to do it or do you want to do it?
If you are using a too high of volume with a toner, you're going to
I mean, I don't know.
slightly lift the not bleached parts.
This?
Yep.
Did you want me to put a dot of that other stuff in there to make you feel better?
No, it's fine.
So you cannot tone only the pieces that you took out for the highlight. You cannot separate that. So you have to apply the toner all over your hair, the bleached parts and the not bleached parts. But if you are using a too high volume, above 10, then you are slightly lifting your natural color, and that will be orange. So your natural color will change. A toner should not change your natural color. So that's why you need to use, if it's possible, if you have that in the store, lower than 10 volt. If you are using 2 or maximum 5 volt, it will not change your natural color. only the highlights. If she's not using the right volume, she's in for a surprise. Her regrowth and the part that are not bleached will lift and it will be orange.
I mean, if the bottom parts of my hair fall out, I'll just put layers in it. It's not a big deal because I didn't touch the bottom. I'm not sure if it would have been easier for me to just go get it done professionally. This took about 5 to 6 hours. Also, we were running after kids because her kids didn't have school, and then she had to leave me to finish some of the hair while she went to pick up mine from the bus. I guess we'll see. In case my hair fell out, it's on my phone.
Listen, I get it. Some people say in the comments you should go to a hairdresser. You spend so much money on products that you could go to the hairdresser. Yes, in some countries that is possible. Now she spent $40 or $50 on the products. For $40 or $50 you cannot get highlights. Nowhere. Or I don't think nowhere. But I hear in the States the prices of highlights are really high. I see prices $400, $500, $600 for highlights. That's expensive. You have to think about that as a hairdresser, that it's normal that there are people that cannot afford that. I stood on the other side once. I teached hairdressers and I was also explaining that there are people that are struggling with buying food. Why would they go to a hairdresser and spend half of their income for their hair? And in like 8 weeks, they have a regrowth, they have to do it again. That's 2 months. And it's normal that a person wants a change, wants to be beautiful. Unfortunately, if you do it by yourself, instead of coming beautiful, it can go the other way around. But I understand that people who have lack of money, and not maybe lack of money, but don't want to pay so much, and they want to have a change. So that's why I'm making this video, to help them. And I hope you understand as a hairdresser. So now the toner. I think it's going to lift the natural color. I see it here on the top.
Alright, so the toner's rinsed out. I want it to be a natural blonde. Let's see what she did. Natural. It's way lighter than I expected. Put your head in here.
Yeah, lighter.
It's pretty light.
The highlights looks amazing, but as I expected, the natural color is lifted.
I'm just scared about all that fall when we go in to fix that little part. But we'll do a haircut, so, you know, do your own highlights at home at your own risk. Some hair might fall out. There might be just a couple spots that aren't that cute, but was it worth it? You tell me.
Hey, what's up you guys? It's Caitlin here, back again with another video for you all, and today is the day that I am going to be...
Please don't say platinum. Please don't say platinum. Such a dark hair. I don't know if I want to press play.
perming my hair by myself at home.
Oh, it's a perming video. Okay, you didn't say platinum.
I think we just need to add a little bit of volume, add a little bit of fun. My hair, this is my hair right after getting out of the shower. So it is like completely straight. I want more volume in my hair and I want it to be curly.
There are two different things, volume and curly. I understand if you have very straight hair, you want to add some playful curls. I have a lot of clients in my salon that comes in with the same problem. The same question. I want to add volume. Listen, if you have that kind of long hair, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot add volume with a perm because your hair is too long. Volume is here. This is volume. You can have volume on the side. That's possible with styling, with curls, heat curls, with curling iron, you name it. A perm, that's a different curling technique. But you have curls. If you have a volume perm, that's existing. So then we add a volume at the roots, but just for 4 weeks, because your hair is growing. After 1 centimeter of growth, your volume is gone because it grows and then the setup of the roots are gone. So, but you can have extra volume on the side. That's good. What I see, your hair is too long for a perm. So, or you are taking very big rolls and the weight is going to take it out. If you have a beautiful curl, it will not last long. Or you take smaller rollers and then you will be like an 80s poodle.
I got the one and only, it's the moisturizing alkaline perm. I got around 4 of these perm rods. These are the 3/4 20mm perm rods that I got. 15mm perm rods, just to add a little bit of like definition, because I don't want them all to be the exact same size, and I also don't want them to look like ramen noodles. So I got a little bit of a bigger perm size.
Oh, the attempt is really good of buying different, but on your length, it will not be visual for having different curls.
So let's try it, and we're gonna see if we are able to successfully perm my hair.
I doubt it. Sorry.
I'm already getting so frustrated. I'm losing my mind already. This is not a good start. Don't worry, I got it. Don't worry, I got it. Having so much fun. I'm doing this by myself. Easy.
No, it's not easy. It's not easy to cut your hair. It's not easy to bleach your hair, color your hair. It's definitely not easy to perm your hair. And I see she's using these paper to put the tips in. That's a very good thing. Otherwise, if you don't use that paper, your tips is going to be double in your rollers, in your rods, and then after you take it out you have like crooked tips, really difficult. But if you have such a long hair and you are rolling all of your hair in these rods, the amount of hair that is over and over going onto your rods, it's layer on layer on layer on layer. If you put product on top of that, your product cannot reach the layer underneath of the tips, the first section that you rolled. So if you have that kind of long hair, first you have to apply a little bit of product on the length so the product is already on that length. But if you do that, watch out. If you do that, you have to work very fast because that product is already working. If you then take 1 hour to roll your hair, it will be fried. Difficult situation.
Let's try a different method.
Okay, I'm curious.
It's not going the way I wanted to anymore. I'm just so stressed. Okay, hey guys, I wanted to pop in with an update because I had to turn my camera off because I was seriously tweaking out with my bangs situation. Tight, and I don't understand. I really don't understand. I'm like, should I have started from the bottom? Like, now I can't even see the back. I'm freaking out.
So you didn't realize that you don't see the back. That's the problem with many of the hair videos. You don't see the back. That's why if you are planning to do something, you ask somebody to help you. Because do it by yourself, it's only a few people that are capable of doing that.
Like, I'm debating just literally taking them all out and just starting from the back. Okay, so I am back now. My camera had died, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I was tweaking out. I think I got a good rhythm going on of kind of like changing out different colors. If you're coming and seeing me for the first time off of this video, and if you're wondering why is she doing this to herself, I have the same question. To all my girlies who do their own hair and nails at home, how are we doing? Because I know it's probably the biggest stress that we have. I've seen videos of girls literally doing their own nails at home, and it's like doing your nails for 6 hours to have the most mid nails ever. Like, that's how I feel like this is gonna turn out, and I'm very nervous for it.
It has to be a girl thing, but I see men failing too. But it has to be like, I want to have it now. I want to do it myself. There are a part that say, okay, I will record it and maybe Brad Mondo or Hair Buddha will react on it, so I go viral. That's a possibility. There are people that don't want to pay a lot of money and do it themselves. That's also a possibility. There are people that already went to a hair salon and they were not happy. Every time, not happy, not happy, not happy. They say, if I'm not happy at the hair salon, I will do it myself. That's also a possibility. Which one are you if you are watching? What I see now is you have a bang. Everybody's seen that, you have a bang. That bang will curl a lot. I was wrong when I said it's not possible to have volume on top. That bang will have volume. This will be very curly and this will be flat because the weight of the length of your head will weigh down. This will not this will not curl. This will curl a lot. Oh, I have a vision now and I hope I'm wrong.
Guys, I actually did it. I finished rodding all of my hair. Let's do this thing.
Okay, as I said, it's very difficult to reach that product on the lowest, on the first layer around the rods. So to help that, if this is your rod, you add the product on the rod and then you press with your finger on your rod. So you're pressing the product into the deepest layer of that hair. That's one way to do it. But I think your hair is too long. So you have to watch out. It's very good thing that she has a cotton around her face because that product cannot go into your eyes. Not. If it happens, wash it out with a lot of water, but you will feel it burning.
Don't I look amazing? I feel like I look amazing. Okay, one of them are done. I don't think I need two.
You need a lot of product. You have long hair, you need a lot of product. If you are in my salon, we will need 2 bottles of that liquid because that liquid makes sure that the bonds, so your hair, is connected with bonds, not bones, but bonds. So that product is taking the bonds apart and replace them on a different level. So you have to make sure that that product is everywhere on your hair. So I guess this is a new problem here, not enough product.
So I was finally able to rinse out all of the perming solution. Now it is time for the neutralizer. Wait.
Oh. I did not hear how long you rinsed. If you are rinsing for 1 or 2 minutes, it's not enough. That product, that first lotion, needs to be completely out of your hair. That second product that you're going to put on your hair is going to fail because that first product is neutralizing that second product. It's working against each other. So that first product needs to be out of your hair or your curls are done. Finished. No curls. So at least minimum 5 minutes of rinsing.
Okay, it is time for us to take the rods out. I'm so nervous, but this is the first one. It's kind of hard to see because of my shirt, but...
Have you rinsed the neutralizer with the rods in your hair? Or are you going to rinse it if you're taking it out? If you want to have a firm curl and you have long hair, we rinse it with the rods in your hair, with the neutralizer on your head, then we rinse it. Because the water is stretching the curls out. So it helps a little bit to rinse it with the rods, the second product too. I say we use it, well, the last 5 years we don't do any perms anymore in the salon. Not. We stopped doing that. Just stopped it. I hate it.
There is definitely a little bit of curl going on there. So now we're just going to be taking out all of these rods. We will rinse out our hair. I really hope I put enough of this solution in my hair because these are coming out pretty flat-ish. I don't know if it's just because of how wet my hair is.
If you think this is flat, then you have really unrealistic expectations of the volume that you will have with the perm. And that was the thing that I was saying in the beginning. If somebody comes in the salon with that kind of question or dream, you'll have to talk and be very clear that it's not going to happen.
It's making me a little nervous. So far it is looking so good. There are definitely some pieces of my hair that I had dyed black that are brown now, but I'm gonna go wash this out and then we'll see what it looks like one day, or day one dry.
That's true. A perm is really taking your color out. Really, it's going to lift. And very important, don't perm your hair on bleached hair. It will snap off. You cannot do a perm on bleached hair. Yes, I know we did that in the 80s and in the 90s, but look at the pictures. It was not pretty.
So I am about to blow dry my hair. A different shirt so y'all can see it a little bit better. You're not supposed to rinse out your hair for a couple of days after a perm. So I'm just gonna blow dry.
That's true. You cannot wash your hair for 2 days. The curls need to be in your hair. So 2 days not washing.
With my Fox base, so this is a different attachment. So it came with like 5 attachments. So I'm gonna use these 2.
The second one that is not attached on your dryer, that's the only one you need. You have to put, if you have curl, natural or perm, you have to put your hair in this diffuser and just leave it. No touching, no combing, no touching with your hands, because curls are really sensitive to go very fluffy. So just put these curls in that diffuser and leave it like that and just let it dry. The best thing for curls is to put an old t-shirt around your hair and let it dry naturally.
And we'll see how it looks on day one. I'm not going to do like completely dry because I want it to air dry a little bit, but we'll see how it looks.
Curly hair cannot be dried completely 100%. It will be very frizzy.
This is my hair right after washing out all of these solutions.
Do you see volume on top? No. And as I see the curling of her hair, there's not a lot of curls and it's just done. Tomorrow or 2 days or 3 days from now, she will not have any curls left. I'm sorry.
And also after doing a semi blow dry. So let me give you a little bit of a better look.
It's a very beautiful curl. I have to say that, but I can see it already. It will not stay.
I am going to update y'all when it's a little bit more dry. I will show you guys what it looks like in a second. So
you can already see that she expected it more volume, but your hair is too long to have that kind of volume. It's not possible. And if it's natural, of course, you see girls with a lot of curl, but that's different. That's another different type of hair. You cannot put a straight long hair into a really big curly head.
hey guys, it's me again. We're almost at a full 48 hours. I decided not to.
Oh, what happened? Oh, I told you what happened, but now you have volume. Here, a lot of volume. Oh my god.
Today what it looked like on day 2, because it basically looks the exact same as it does today. I am super worried because my hair looks just straight and raggedy, and I'm like, is it actually gonna be curly or not? I'm heading to the gym right now, but I'll be back on here after I shower and everything. I think I have a couple more hours until it's like a full 48 hours where I can wash in style. So I'm hoping for the best, but right now it's looking just dry and straight, so I'm very worried.
And damaged. It will stay for a long period of time, like, I don't know the name, it's like blown up. But you have volume. Hey, you wanted volume. You don't have the curls, but you wanted volume, you have volume. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey you guys. So it is day, I think, 4 or 5 after I permed my hair, and I wanted to come on here because it was a fail. I was so mad, and yesterday I was just stressing to myself. I was like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Obviously the top part is curly, but when it, like, I just styled it and put all the stuff in it, when it dries, everything from here down is straight.
So you remember what I said. So that's probably where the product was not reached the end. The second option is your hair is too long. It weighs down.
This is a lesson I've learned that I definitely need to get a whole lot more of the perming solution, probably 3 bottles, and then I'll also have to do probably more parts so that it fully saturates my hair. I'm so sad, but at least like the top looks cute. It looks like beachy and like it has a little bit more texture to it.
It would be better if you put a spiral rods on your hair, but that takes a lot of time. Then you take very thin sections, very small sections, and then every time a spiral on your head.
Which I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm gonna go just cry. I am gonna be perming my hair again in the next 6 to 8 weeks once my hair like kind of like gets all of its nutrients and gets a little bit stronger. I'm definitely going to be doing this again. Hopefully I do it right, and if I don't do it right for the second time, I'll probably just have to get it done.
Oh no. Oh no. Please don't do that again. You will fry your hair.
Today I'm going to be relaxing my edges.
Okay, that's another thing. I said it at the beginning. So you have perming and then you have relaxing. So relaxing is straightening. The same technique, breaking the bonds, putting it together, equally bad for your hair. And I have seen that a lot of girls want this front, these baby hairs, really straight and wavy with some gel or something. But be careful, because these little baby hairs are really fine, thin, and you have to apply it on your skin.
Why am I doing this to myself? I want to do some human hair goddess braids. I just feel like I love the look. You know, it looks better. The edges, like those Lori Harvey style edges, I really need them. I've got to pick up some relaxer. I haven't relaxed my hair in 17 years. I didn't even know that would be a sentence I could say, because I feel like I haven't been alive for much longer, but I have.
I really understand. It's a very beautiful picture, and I really understand if these little hairs are really frizzy. I understand. I even understand it more than people who want that volume curly hair. If you have a lot of curls, your hair is really flat. The more flat your hair is, the less moisture is in your hair. So your hair is delicate. It's fine, fragile. You can destroy your hair. Although it's just the front, but suddenly you can have no baby hairs anymore.
Mind your business.
Okay. I don't have any business on my head.
I'm back. I got the kids version because that's what I used to use when I was younger.
I don't understand. I have seen it in previous videos that you have straightening for kids. For kids!
And it didn't make my hair fall out. No lie, kids. Course. They made sure we know. They made sure we know, course. But, you know, I feel attacked. Music coming soon, guys. I wish I was actually joking. So I'm just getting a rat-tailed comb because they're so satisfying, like this little bit. I wish I could use it. But I can't, so I'm just using the rat.
This section that you are going to straighten is not just baby hairs anymore. It's not just the front line. It's a really big section.
I've sectioned off just a little bit.
This is better.
In the box, we got a scalp guard, step 1. I've kind of done that with the Vaseline, but we can put that on too.
Yes, because you have to be careful with your scalp.
Oh my god, okay. I didn't actually read how long to leave it on for. So when I used to get it done, they just kind of take it off when it started burning. Do not recommend. I would be in hysterics in that salon chair and they would ignore me. This is a look. It's giving Scandi hairline. This is a look.
Yeah, I'm very happy that that Scandinavian hairline is gone. Call me old-fashioned, but I didn't like it.
It's already starting to burn, but this is me. This is me now. Oh, I wasn't supposed to leave the relaxer to set for 8 minutes. I was supposed to leave this to set for 8 minutes. Here's an up close version of my hair, or like.
Back in the days when we did relaxing in the salon, I remember that if we did relaxing, we need to comb it all the time. Combing, so your hair is straight. I don't know if this is the same thing, but I see you applying it, comb it one time and leave it. Maybe it's a different brand, but we needed to comb every time so it's straight.
It started to burn now. I think it's been about 8 minutes. I'm not sure. And I don't know how I'm gonna do this without getting it in my eyes. I've got a shampoo. Basically, I have to wash it out and then I put the shampoo in. If the shampoo goes pink, then I didn't wash it out.
I have seen videos of people that are washing the relaxer out and all the hair is coming off. I hope and sincerely hope this is not the case.
Actually see where I was bleeding out of, which is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Your skin is damaged. It ripped your skin open. Remember, this is for kids. This is relaxer for kids. For kids!
It's a couple days later. Immediate, review. I love... First impression is, why did I get a chemical burn? How did I leave this relaxer on and I've got chemical burns in my head? Onto the actual edges. I am obsessed. Look, I tell my edge move this way, it moved that way. I tell my edge move this way, it moved that way. These were so curly. I don't even think you could tell from the initial video, but these were so curly. So I am obsessed. And it's a few days later, so I've just been doing my hair. It is half done, like the middle is not done. I've got a glow up video coming soon, so if you want to see my hair, my braids in a good standard.
The straightening is well done, although you have scalp burns. We always forget that all these ingredients go into our scalp, into our bloodstream. I hope it will heal good, but you have what you want. You can now place it very nicely. If you put a wig on your head, that it's all very beautiful. Of course, it's more beautiful than that popping up frizzy hairstyle. I get it. I really do.
I'm gonna use my little edge comb because the brush came off. But I just want something natural today. And I'm not saying I'm the best at edges, so if you've come for an edge tutorial, please click off for real. But it's just the fact that it doesn't curl back up. Like, it used to always be really curly here to the point where I can't stick it down. I want to show off my chemical burn like a war scar. So that will be highlighted with the edge, I guess. I'd say the process was like a 3 out of 10 because I did get chemical burn. Also, when I was washing it out my hair, I literally drowned at one point. Yeah, so anyway, but these are the edges. I'm kind of obsessed. Like, I just love ease. I'm even thinking to go on possibly like blow dry natural because my best friend actually recommended it for hair growth, and it just makes sense. And my hair's like so unruly because it's been blonde for the last probably like 3 years of my life, so I'm used to it being a bit thinner than it naturally is. But I got so much.
I just have a question for all the people who has really frizzy hair. Is it not possible? I don't have that kind of hair. I don't have any hair. But is it not possible for these baby hairs to stick with a very strong wet look gel without straightening?
Hey, hi, hello, my name is Bridget, or you could call me God, and today I'm feeling a little manic.
And you can call me Buddha, Hair Buddha.
It is about 7 a.m. Wife just went to work, and I think I'm gonna go dye my hair orange. Just been feeling really not...
It's black. Okay. Orange is not platinum, so it's easier to go to orange because if you bleach your hair, you encounter red and orange. So stop at orange. Don't bleach it too far.
But for like 2 weeks or so, I've just been feeling not the happiest with like my appearance. So I felt like maybe, I don't know, I could I could change it up. I could do something a little different.
Lucky you. If I'm not happy with my appearance, I can do nothing. I don't have any hair.
Maybe go back to my natural hair, because my hair is long as frick now. Like, long to me anyways. Those of you who've been following for a long time know. My hair used to be up to here when I started dating my wife. Okay? I've been trying to grow this shit out for like 4 years. Now it's down to here. I want to bleach it.
I want to destroy it. I want to destroy my life's work.
4 years worth of life's work growing this out. I'll probably give myself a teeny little trim too, because my ends are a little but I think I'll just wait till the end of cutting my whole entire head of hair. I have to get this done. I have to get this done in 4 hours because I go to Pilates.
4 hours. Okay, it's not platinum.
Spoiler alert, it took a lot longer than 4 hours. And I apologize in advance to anybody watching this, but I followed an old tutorial from a YouTube video of my own that I'm going to be using to do this. And personally, there's box dye involved. If you're going to get triggered by box dye, I would ask that you get off this now.
Okay, bye. I'm kidding. I have to see it.
Also, did I mention I'm not telling anyone I'm doing this? I didn't tell my wife I was doing this. I'm not telling anybody that I'm doing this.
They're in for a surprise, but as the way you say it, I guess they will not be so surprised. You are changing your color frequently, so I think they are expecting it every day.
I feel like, personally, I do the best when I don't tell anyone anything. If you can't tell, this is my hair dye shirt.
Well, if you don't say, I want this or that color, no problem. Because if it turns pink, you never said anybody who wants copper. Or you said it in the video.
Alright, I'm going to try to be as good and thorough about this as possible. I have 3 boxes of bleach and 3 boxes of dye.
Oh, it's box bleach.
It's a bleaching powder. It has a developing volume of 30. I have that.
Okay, I'm happy it's not 40.
And then I went off of a YouTube video that I made a long time ago. I will link that video in my description, but I went back and watched it and I was like, I looked like I was having so much fun dyeing my hair. And I look so different then than I do now, but I digress. I used the Nice and Easy 6R Light Auburn to get that hair color, so that is exactly what I bought this time. The Nice and Easy 6 Auburn.
It's not actually ginger or copper, I guess. But hey, let's see.
The only thing that I am worried about is the green that I put on my hair a month ago. It was like barely even permanent. It was like not even a permanent hair color, so it's like been washing out in the shower. So I don't exactly know how my hair is going to turn out or lift.
Oh, you will encounter the green. The green is still under that black. You don't see it now. There are still residues of pigments in your hair.
I have a feeling I'm going to lose a lot of hair. I have a feeling that my hair is going to be so dead after this.
You are prepared to have a hair fail.
But it's okay. I'm going to be sectioning my hair because that's the smart thing to fucking do. Starting with the bottom, and then I will take even smaller pieces from the bottom section. I'm going to do this in parts because I want it to look somewhat good.
Okay. Not 40 sections.
And my natural hair is ginger, and I love it. My kid mentioned it the other day. I'm like, you know what? Mother's Day is coming up. I could be a cool mom and dye my hair back my kid's favorite color.
You like black or you don't. But the black is really harsh for your face, and I guess you like it like that. But I know for sure that the copper color will be so much softer for your skin. It will match better if you're going to reach the copper.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and split this into 2. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I will be starting at the bottom, obviously. Clip that out of the way. This hair is gonna be over here, not touching it.
Okay, you mentioned smaller sections. This is not a small section.
I'm also going to be mixing 1 box of bleach at a time so that the other ones don't start to develop while I am doing this.
You have a lot of experience. You can see that and hear that.
I'm going to be mixing with a glass bowl and a plastic spoon. It says nothing metallic, so I'm going to be doing my best with that. Super nervous that I'm going to hate how this turns out, or that it's going to turn out really bad. But dyeing your hair back to black is a lot easier than dyeing your hair any other color.
That is so true. Black is just black. You put black on any other color and it's black. Although if you put black on platinum hair, it can turn to an ugly blue or green faded black.
Also, can I just say, I love that this box tells you the type of developer they're using. Most box bleaches are not going to tell you what level developer you're using.
So true. I always ask myself, is there anywhere in the box, in the description, how much volume there is? The reason that there is saying it's 30 volt is because they are proud that it's just 30 volt. All the other boxes that are not mentioning the strength of the oxidation is because it's 40 or 50? I hope not.
Damn, look how pretty and creamy that is. They did a good with this like developer and mixture. This is great. Michaela's gloves are largest, but I still think that they'll be better than the ones that are in the box. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with my fingers because like, this is the point of no return.
Oh, really? There's a point of a return and you've not reached it yet.
I'm trying to get up as high as possible. This is gonna be as saturated as I possibly can get it, guys. I'm doing my absolute best here.
No, you're not. You can take finer sections.
And if it turns out like splotchy, we'll just have dark lights in our hair. That's what I'm like kind of thinking too. Like whenever I do my hair,
Fuck, I think I went up to my root back there. It is what it is.
whenever I am trying to dye my hair and it's like, I just know it's not gonna be perfect. These hairs are like gonna be so bright. That's okay. That's okay. Bright is good.
It's a good thing that you're not doing the roots because that will go very light blonde, and if you put copper on that very light blonde, you will have a normal copper and then a bright or faded copper on the regrowth, and it's the opposite that is the most beautiful for me.
Ugh, okay, this is like too much. This is too small of a bathroom. I gotta turn this off. I'll be back when I'm done.
Although it's just 30 volt in that packaging, there's a lot of ammonia and I can see it in your face and the fumes are getting too much. Please ventilate the room or go outside. Please don't be in a tiny room with a lot of ammonia. It's really bad for your lungs.
Now we are looking at like the lowest of it is obviously blonde already. And then we have, you know, it's doing its thing up here. So I'm just working my way around. I just went ahead and canceled my 11 o'clock Pilates class. I moved it down to 3 o'clock, so I will be going way later, so I have time to actually do my hair.
You think it's blonde on the lengths. Wait until you rinse it out because it will be ginger and that's the color that you want. So don't go to blonde.
This is, you know, what we're working with so far. I have one more little section at the top of my head, but it's like surprisingly, I wish I had this in better lighting, surprisingly lightening very well. It's very yellow. I want yellow because I'm going orange, so.
You don't want yellow. You don't, that's too far. You have to stop at ginger or copper. There is also, if you're not black, if you're black, it's not working. But if you are just in the brown section, you can buy red or copper with it's lifting and coloring in the same application. So Magic Contrast or Vitalities has also these colors. So you use that with 30 volt and you put just the copper on your hair and your dark hair will transform into very bright copper or red. So you don't have to bleach it first. She's black, colored black, so it's not working. If you're natural black, it should work. It will not be so flashy, so, you know, deep coppery, but it will show.
I've officially ran out of bleach. I've used all 3 boxes. I got practically my whole head. I don't know what it looks like. Okay, I don't know what my head looks like. I have no idea, but I've gotten practically my whole head except for my bangs and my roots as best as possible. So I'm gonna let this sit until I have to wash it out. I'll wash it out, kind of see what I'm working with, and go get more bleach because I'm gonna need it.
I would not wait too long to rinse it. It cannot go too far. I'm repeating myself.
Once I get more bleach, I will bleach any dark spots that are definitely there. Trust me, I know. And I will do my bangs, because I just didn't want to hit these yet. So I will do my hair, I will do my bangs again, and then I will do the red in my hair.
This will also be a very good look. The bangs black and then the rest ginger. Let's go crazy.
This is what we are working with. I know you guys saw that I didn't do my bangs, so my bangs are obviously still dark. But like, this lightened so much more than I thought it was going to. You can tell that I dyed it green, because the blonde is a little like greenish, but do you see like, I don't know how well that looks anywhere else.
Well, there's a lot of spots and you have to go over it. But it's a little bit already too far.
I'm gonna go to the store, get more bleach, and then I will start on this side of my head with all the dark patches, work my way over to this side, do my bangs, and I guess we'll get an update after that. Those of you who are worried about the integrity of my hair right now, because I've only been dyeing my roots and not my hair for so long, like, let me get to like a pretty blonde spot. Like, my hair is not stretchy. It's not stretchy at all. The ends are a little weak. The ends are very weak.
The ends are always weak because that's 4 years of bleaching and coloring and washing and styling and you name it. So we forget that lengths that are here are already 4 years in the outside. A lot of things happened with that end. If I see the color in that light in the bathroom, it's better. Don't go over the already bleached parts with the new bleach.
Here, I'm gonna show you the back. Kind of it right now.
That are not just the roots.
I don't know how the back and the middle looks. I'm gonna do better sections to catch the darker pieces. The top of it is very yellow, but that's okay. I don't know. It turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to for rushing and running out of bleach. Hey, maybe that's just me, but we can fix this. Something so humbling about walking in public with crappily dyed hair.
With the beanie, you don't see the dark spot, so it's already coppery on the length, so okay. And you see it already that the color is softer for her skin.
Okay, we are back home. I'm honestly topless, so I'm not going to show you more than my face, but we're home. I have the 2 boxes of the stuff I already got, and then I got a splat just in case, because there was literally no more of these. So these work really well though. Highly recommend. Bleach is doing different things all over my hair. I just need to check the back. It looks like I really got the... Oops, I just got bleach on my phone. For some reason, my bangs didn't bleach at all. This is... Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot going on. That is a lot going on. I have bleached the top of my hair, or not bleached. I have box dyed the top of my hair so much that, like, these roots are not going away. And I have, like, so much banding and spotting.
I would take a dark coppery color and the spots will kind of fade in it. Kinda.
Huge black spot here that I obviously missed. Not gonna lie, that is hilarious.
That is the reason why you have to take fine sections. She took really thick sections and that's why you have spots.
Okay, my biggest issue right now is this spot, which I'm trying to like... It's like, how did I miss this whole... Is that just like on my head or is that hair? That's hair. Okay. Well.
It's a big spot of regrowth.
I also missed a lot of roots under here, so I'm gonna go through and like section out the spaces that need.
That's why I say try to ask for help, but hey, you wanted a surprise? Well, they will be surprised.
And hopefully this will come out somewhat okay.
So this part I also had to mute because I was watching YouTube videos while doing this, but I did want to show how I was able to go in and spot correct all of these little bits and pieces throughout my hair. A few people had been asking me like how I did it myself and if I really did it myself or if I had help from my wife. This is how I did it. I took my flip phone, I used my like front facing screen as like a mirror because I didn't have another one, and I did my damnedest.
I'm honestly losing so much faith in this, guys. I've been sitting here waiting for this piece of my hair to like lighten at all, and I just don't know if my bangs are gonna lighten very much. Yikes. So maybe they're just gonna have to grow out and I'm gonna have to cut them. That's not the funnest. Rather than get my hopes down, this is it wet right now. My bangs still refuse to lighten. I think I'm just gonna give my hair a break. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a protein mask, and I'm going to let my hair sit and rest. I'll go to Pilates with a beanie on so that nobody has to see my hair. But I'm just gonna like let my hair chill for a little bit because I think it needs a break. Okay, I just got back from Pilates. My hair is looking great, feeling pretty good. It's had a little bit of break. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to trying to figure out how to fucking fix this, to be honest.
I would just buy a darker ginger than the box that you have and apply that everywhere. You will have different kind of ginger in your hair, but that can be beautiful.
We're gonna do our freaking best, all right? It's still so dark in the front here that I don't know what to do about that. I really don't. Like, I could re-bleach my bangs and my bangs only, and I think I'm gonna have to.
It's really strange that the shortest hair is not bleaching so good. Normally, if that happens in the longer length, you will think that multiple layers of black are on that length, but this is the bangs. Did you call up the bangs more than the length? I don't know what happens. Even for a hairdresser, it's sometimes a mystery.
All right, 4th time bleaching my hair. Bleaching just the bangs one more time. I don't have any more bleach, so however this turns out is how it turns out. There was one black spot here and one strand of black hair here. So hopefully this is the last of it. And then I have 4 boxes of ginger. One is a medium auburn, and then the other 3 are a light auburn for the rest of the hair, because the medium auburn is going to go on my roots. So, it's been a long day. It's been a long day, guys.
This is a very good thing that you have a dark auburn for the roots. Yeah, that's good.
Good morning. It is day 2. I have yellow hair, hot roots, and we are going to try to fix this. I am currently using a medium auburn for my roots and a light auburn for the ends. The roots are lighter until about here, so I'm going to bring the dark auburn, the medium auburn, to about here, and then I'm going to put the light auburn on the rest.
I know I said it before. I think you went too far with the bleaching process. And the light auburn will be, in my opinion, too light to put on that yellow hair. The bangs will be better because that is not so light than the rest of the hair. So maybe we will see here a darker. It would be better that you have that darker auburn for the rest of your hair. On the other hand, you can use this color as a fill-up. So you filled up with copper and you can add an extra box of copper 2 days, 3 days later, and it will be richer of color.
But I think that it's coming together. I slept on it and my hair isn't crunchy. It's still soft. I mean, it like looks kind of dead at the ends, and that's because that's what happened.
Your wife already saw you with the bleached length, so the surprise is gone. You had to tell what you're doing. You're not mentioning it, but you're thinking that you could do it in 4 hours, and surprise, surprise, I'm ginger. So that was not possible, I guess. It's too bad we don't see the reaction of what did you do?
But it's super soft, it's not crunchy, it's not stretchy when it's wet, and that is what's important. Unfortunately, I didn't get this done before my wife saw it, obviously, since it's the next day. But she will probably be at work by the time I'm done with this. So she'll come home on lunch and get a surprise for her of what my hair color is now. And hopefully it looks good.
Thanks for the update, I was too fast.
Now, to be safe, because I'm mixing, like I'm using 2 different box dyes, I have written dark on the darker auburn so that I do not grab that bottle for the light, for, you know, trying to even this out. I'm so nervous that I was going to mess up and like grab the wrong bottles for things, even though they're completely different bottles. I do not care. I just know myself. I know that I would grab the wrong one. So, dark.
You are very experienced. I can tell it.
Okay, the ginger's on. How's it looking, baby?
Oh, it looks.
Oh, she's already home. Maybe she could help.
I do not think that you guys are ready for this reveal. Like, I really just don't, because I'm as impressed and as in awe as ever. Who am I?
Wow, this is really beautiful. The top is really deep in color and the length is really a faded coppery, but from the first look, you have different colors in your hair. Let's take a deeper look.
Oh my god. What? Like, I cannot stop looking at myself. I'm so, like, who am I? It is so pretty. It has highlights and lowlights, and it's so, wow. It is just gorgeous.
And it suits you so good as I expected it. This is really your color. Copper or red is really your color. Black is really harsh for your face, but I understand that sometimes you want to look gothic and you want to have an expression, but this color is so beautiful for you. I thought it would be less beautiful on the lengths, but this is amazing. I was wrong.
I just can't believe it. Here, I haven't seen the back yet. So this is me seeing the back with you guys. Okay, don't be harsh on me because I haven't seen it. I haven't had a chance to correct it if it's bad.
You see here and there some darker spots, but it's good.
One of the last times that I kept my hair red for a long time, I ended up getting followed like a few blocks, and then a guy pulled up next to me and said that he just really wanted to tell me that he liked my hair. And like a week later, I dyed it black.
I would say it's a compliment, or if it's really creepy, then it's not a compliment. But sometimes if I really like somebody's hair or haircut, I say it because I'm a hairdresser. But then again, I say, I'm sorry, but I'm a hairdresser and I really like your hair. So maybe it's less creepy. I don't know.
I'm really happy. I hope you guys like it. And I still have to get Michaela's reaction. She has not seen it. She left while I was in the shower taking out my dye to like get to this color. I will put that clip in after this one so that you guys can see it.
Okay. I want to see the reaction.
Okay, Michaela is on their way. I'm gonna try to get the reaction for my hair. They haven't seen it yet. I haven't sent them any pictures. And like, I know that they'd say it off TikTok because they've been working all day. I'm still obsessed with it. I'm still loving it. I'm so excited for them to see it.
It's so different in different lighting, but you see that you are a natural copper redhead. It's your color.
Wow! You look amazing!
You think so?
I know so! I'm looking right at you!
Do you like it?
Turn around! Oh my god!
It turned out so good, huh?
It turned out so good!
She really likes it, and that's so beautiful. That's really beautiful. You saw it already that it's genuinely liking it. I'm really happy. I thought it would go sideways but you have to trust the process, so it's really beautiful. But I don't know if you're going to keep it for a long time. So maybe we have to check the channel. All I'm going to say today, ciao,